beautiful girls throughout the next couple of hours, our wonderful customers, Janie and Dina. Let us talk about this fabulous today's special. Over 18,500 have now been spoken for, and certainly for good reason. It's our #1 selling MarlaWynne BootCut FLATTERFit Pant at $69.95. Let me share with you a few things that we're doing here today. Brand new colors. We want to hear from our customers because we're going to read you all kinds of fabulous reviews. We brought them in 2 lengths. We have our petite, 5'4" and under at 29-inch inseam, 5'4" and taller at your 31-inch inseam for average. Right now, we have all sizes. You want to order 2 to size 2 to 16, 16 women's to 24 women's. We have a bonus buy going on, and I am encouraging you, because not only have we never offered the #1 selling FLATTERFit pant, which is the bootcut pant, which looks amazing on everyone, just think of yourself going down 4 sizes. I'm not kidding, and we'll get more into that. Here's the bonus buy. When you order one of our today's specials, you pay your full price shipping and handling. Any additional, you're going to take $5 off. So it's going to bring it down to $44.95, and then get this. It's going to be free shipping and handling. You're only paying full price shipping and handling. If you shopped earlier at midnight and you ordered the today's special or anything from MarlaWynne or anything in fashions, you've taken care of your full price shipping. Everything else on the day today, including the sweater, the jewelry, everything from MarlaWynne will be free shipping and handling. I'm still not done. Included, and I'm going to introduce my guests in just a minute, I promise you. You're also receiving, to our today's special, a full year subscription to Glamour magazine, which is included. Flex pay on top of that. Okay, MarlaWynne, fashion designer. She is an entrepreneur, a mother. She has lived all over the world, from Paris to the United States. And you know you have impeccable taste. And what you have done, how many years now? Is it 5? 5 years.
7 years from garage to today.
And explain that.
Well, you know, there was this writer's strike, and I had 2 children who want to be fed. So irritating. And on top of that, they wanted to go to college and be educated. I said, well, I'm sorry, that's not working for me. Because the strike was 6 months, and the economy tanked, right? So I don't know what possessed me, but I went out and bought a sewing machine that I did not know how to thread. That was 7 years ago. And it took a month to thread it, and I ran a literal sweatshop with a 1-woman sweater.
I love it.
In my garage in California, and here we are today. So it's been awesome and amazing.
You rock. Okay, we're going to go through colors, because we're already right off the bat so crazy busy, and we want to hear from you. It's our #1 FLATTERFit design. Colors that you did. Now, we have the black, of course.
Okay, duh.
Right.
Okay, but girls, if your closet looks anything like mine, it's the black hole from Hades, okay? So I want you to concentrate on this beautiful color palette that we've brought you. I brought you sand because I couldn't help myself. I brought you white because if you don't have it, you're making a huge mistake.
And you don't have to worry about, you're not going to see anything through.
I'm going to show you in a minute. Now, wait, hold the white up.
Yep.
I brought you a color silver, which Suzanne Runyon has decided is called Dove. So this is the color known as Dove for Suzanne Runyon,
it is like
also
a dove
known
gray.
as silver.
Yes,
okay,
silver when you're ordering.
You know, but it's my shade of gray, okay? There's 50, but in this show, there's only 1.
This is Marla's gray.
Okay, navy is the new black, and I'm here to tell you because I'm wearing it, and I love it. And look how perfect it goes with your top. Yes, thank you so much.
There's only 700 navy in average and petite in all sizes? You know what? The navy could sell out during this presentation.
Well,
okay. If you want navy, there you go. No wonder.
Okay. Now, you need a pop of color, and as you know, I'm not the most colorful gal on the block, but I did 2 colors that I've been wearing. I love them. This is called Rosette, and at the beginning of every year, I set my palette. So you are going to see, you saw earlier nudes from me. It moved to Rosette. By the time we get to autumn, it's going to be Marsala. Now, why am I telling you this? Because you are going to be able to buy this now, and sweaters that you buy from me in October or December, whenever I'm here a lot this year, you're going to be able to tie it back because these are seasonless pants.
I just ordered these. I ordered the turquoise and I ordered the silver. Well, I already have the black.
Speaking of turquoise, so it's kind of a dusty turquoise.
Love this.
I love this color. We did it last year. It was one of the first to sell out. So I don't mean to sound pushy, but girls, if you are even remotely interested in the turquoise, buy now or forever hold your peace. Because these pants won't be holding it.
No,
okay?
no. And then, of course, you're black.
The basic black.
Okay. This is where the bonus buy really comes into play, because I'm telling you, these are customer picks. They're always $69.95, never $49.95.
Let me see if I get this right.
Yes.
So first of all, they're not they're like $20 off.
Yeah.
Then there's Flex Pay, which means for half the price you get at home.
To try it.
To try it.
With an unconditional guarantee.
And then after the first one you buy, you get free shipping and handling. And you get $5 off every other color. So we call this the I Want One in Every Color event.
Yes.
And you know what I feel like HSN has done? You know, listen, they are the nicest people and it is fun here, but it's a business. And I was thinking to myself, why were they so darn nice about this pant? And here's what I've got figured out. I always joke with you and say, if I can get you in my pants, I gotcha. And I think that HSN knows that in the same way that you love your denim boot cuts, that you can't always wear your denim.
Or your leggings.
I think the reason they did this was so that you would get as many colors home as possible, because you know what I think? They won't come back.
Well, they'll never be at this price.
They'll never be at this price. This is the, I know everything I've designed.
Special.
Let me tell you what, I've designed all the way through the end of the year. I have 2 more today's specials this year. Not one of them is a pant.
Right. So you'll always, these are a #1 signature MarlaWynne pant. These will be back. They're going to be $69.95. Okay, what am I doing here? What are we looking at here, my friend?
Right, like, sometimes I think if somebody just tuned in, they're looking at this pant thinking, that woman is the worst designer in the world. Seriously, what is that? Like a slip? I don't know. What is that, right? Well, let me tell you what it is. It's inside out, and I'm going to tell you how these pants came about. I have 2 kids. Okay? And I gave birth to the last one, left the building very late in life. And this thing evolved here. And when I would go to buy pants, nothing was fitting. I've got a nice slim leg, but nothing was holding me, and I'm not wearing a girdle, and that's how it goes. But there's this shapewear stuff, right? And I'm thinking, I know someone who put shapewear on the top. What if I put shapewear in my pants?
Brilliant.
Okay, so this is power mesh. This is athletic grade mesh that holds, you know, athletes as they run and jump and pole vault. You'll be fine while you're at the grocery store. It holds you lightly. Now, there's a secret to this pant. There's like a recipe. You make a cake, there's a recipe. Too much of this, too much of that, too little of this, too little, you got nothing. So what is in here? 22% nylon. Well, all of your shapewear is 100% nylon. We put 22% nylon in here, 3% span, and the rest is rayon. So it breathes, right? And it washes, and it doesn't wrinkle, and it's got return and recovery. And I want to show you some funny things that it does. Do you have sometimes, like, I wake up some days and I'm like, oh, I'm kind of thin today. This is good. And then other days I wake up and I'm like, did I hit the refrigerator all night long about sleepwalking? Like, was I sleepwalking and, like, lived with my head in the bin of the refrigerator all night? I don't know, because I wake up and I'm a little heavier. And then I sometimes do dinner parties, and I pick all day, and then I'm not giving up my wine, I'm not giving up my food, I'm not giving up oxygen. There are 4 to 5 inches of stretch, which we had to prove to go through legal here for the TS.
Look at that.
Look, guys, if this doesn't work for you, really give up. You know, just give up. Just like.
Well, and there's a lot of technology behind this too, which we're going to share with everybody.
First of all, pet your pants.
They're the softest, most comfortable,
but there's a
flattering
crispness on the outside.
Yeah. Yeah, they're tailored.
Now, feel the inside. It feels a little different than the outside. Can you feel that? Do you know why? Because the shiny stuff, the nylon, the span, is plated on the inside. So the outside is a nice matte finish. It's clean, no shiny, tushy, and no pilling. And so we've done some animation.
Let's show this.
To really drive this puppy home, because I want you to get it.
An engineer one-of-a-kind pant. Okay, what are we looking at here,
here's what we're looking at. So here's what this thing does. Thank God I have glasses. Okay, so what it does is I've gotten rid of the zippers, the buttons, the bulk, and you know, muffin top, I want you to be able to eat the muffin, but not have the top, right? And this little panel of mesh holds you. It's a light support. It doesn't hurt. You don't feel like you're wearing a girdle, because, those days are over. 4 to 5 inches of recovery. We had to get that proven and tested, because legal wouldn't let me say this without it. And yet, the fabric skims the body. And this is a democratic pant. And I'm going to go over to my little village.
And when you say that,
talk about democracy.
Please, because we're going to show you all different, and to your point, you are a completely different height, shape than I am.
Oh, okay. Way now because of these shoes.
Right. But
okay,
you know,
right?
when we say flattering, I'm 5'2", and I don't have the petite on. I know. But I'm wearing probably 5-inch heels, and I'm wearing the regular, the 31-inch inseam. But the beauty is I'm fuller in the thigh area, in the bottom area. So what this does, it just makes me look taller, leaner.
It just skims you.
It's
well, you
smooth.
know, it's a centimeter. Design is about like millimeters and centimeters and little teeny measurements. So earlier today, I was over here and I was talking to Brittany and I said, okay, you know, some women are an apple, some are a pear, like, you know, I don't know, an asparagus, whatever kind of fruit or vegetable you are. I asked her what you were. What'd you tell me? You're a summer squash?
Summer squash.
She's a summer squash. Okay, like, is this not the cutest thing in the world?
She's a pretty summer
I'm a summer squash. What does she mean by that? She's carrying her weight right in through here. She and I share that joy. But what does this pant do? You know, I spent 20 years in the entertainment business making TV shows, and I worked with some of the best special effects designers, costume designers, and one of the things I learned is if you carry your weight here, what this small, what I call, we've sort of rebooted the boot cut and given you a very modern boot cut because we have relaxed it starting from here. So it gives you that almost, you know, it balances you out.
It does.
So
and
no
she's
matter
wearing
where
what size?
What are you? You're a 12, right?
12. Okay.
And I'm wearing a 12, but
I'm normally a 14.
Are you normally a 14? We go down a size. I do 10. I went down a size 2, and I'll tell you
wearing my
why.
regular.
I went down a size because I want that shape where to shape. I want the shape. So no matter what shape you are, hello, darling. Okay, is this not such a pretty little thing?
Oh. Drop dead gorgeous.
Now, you don't have kids, do you?
No.
See, that's why you get to have all this, okay? So I come over here every once in a while, I just hold on to her hip bone so I can just remember what it was all about. But you've got a very different shape than me. You've got a very youthful look. The boot cut is very youthful. You know, the boot cut was started by the military because they wanted pants that went over boots. In the 1800s. That's when the first boot cuts came around. And the thing is, we started wearing them with our boots.
Right.
But that is such silly nonsense, because when somebody said to me here at HSN, let's do a boot cut for the summer, I went, really? And she said, Marla, I can't believe you're a designer and you're asking me this, you idiot. And indeed, she was right. I was a complete dodo. Because once I started trying these on with my sandals and with my one time only, special event.
So cute, so
heels.
cute.
I will not get through the hour. I will not get through the hour. And you look so great in these. And the white, I don't care what you put in these white pants. And I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm going to put the black pant leg in the white pant leg because you got to see how not transparent this fabric is.
And as you're doing that, Marla, I just want to remind you of a couple of things. This is what our today's special is, why we love our today's specials. We brought you our #1 customer pick from MarlaWynne. This is the FlatterFit, exclusive to Marla's collection, in the boot cut design, always $69.95, and always will be $69.95, except for today. You get $20 off the opportunity to try it. Now, on top of that, and easily, when you hear about the fabrication, all machine wash, tumble dry, would be a $100 pant. And we'll talk about that in just a few moments.
My mom found them in Canada. She said, I found a pant that reminds me of yours up in Canada. Do you know it was closer to 2? I was just like, shut up.
It doesn't surprise me.
Right?
Honest to goodness. And the buy more, the bonus buy that's going on is huge. So when you order the today's special and you say, you know what? I love that color. I love that silver, that dove gray, but I really want to get one of these fun, maybe the turquoise or the rose. Yeah, you get $5 off. You receive an additional $5 off as part of our bonus buy and flex pay and our shipping special that's going on and a full year subscription to Glamour magazine included in this one-day only special. And on top of that, we want to read some great reviews because, and we love hearing from you. It is unlike any other pant you have ever tried. Please trust me on this. I heard Suzanne earlier talking about that she ordered 3 pairs. I ordered 3 pairs. Listen, we work here. We know a darn good buy when we see it. It doesn't get any better than when we're offering today. So here's one of our reviews. This one is saying, loving these pants. This is coming out of Michigan. Looks like I have found another designer who understands us. Baby boomers. These pants don't just Pants are done just right. Love the fabric, the color, and the fit. You will want more than one pair of these. And boy, is that not true. And we do have another review here out of Connecticut. These are perfect pants. They're great style. They're great fabric. Clever tummy control built in. Marla is a delight to watch, and I look forward to trying other items from her collection.
I love hearing that.
And
that's
you'll
so
hear it
nice.
over and over. And please ask about, with the shipping special that's going on, these sweaters. I had this on yesterday for
I saw you. You looked
King.
adorable in it.
Thank
yes.
you.
The turquoise.
In the
You have
turquoise
turquoise
color. Yeah. These sweaters have been flying out the door, so they're also part of that shipping promotion. Okay, I know. We want to talk about this white, because it's a must.
White pants, I had them on in the show before, and I've got to tell you, the black leg is in there.
Is that crazy?
Okay.
Would you ever know? It's inside.
It's inside. So
pant.
you get amazing coverage, ladies, and I want to show you something. When you sit down in the car sometimes, or you're moving around, you know, the stretch. I want to show you just in my leg. This is really attractive. Let my thighs grow in front of you, okay? But can you see the stretch that is in this pant all the way down? This is shapewear that goes from your waist all the way down. And if I weren't in these shoes, I might try and squat, but instead
I will.
I'm just
you want me to squat, and I'm on. And I'm going to do it.
I want
just
to see
to show you.
Oh my God, you're in good shape.
Well,
how often do you go to the gym?
It's been a while.
I hate you so much. You're cute. You've got this adorable little voice, and you can do squats.
But these are real pants, right? I mean, you get in and out of the car, like you said. We're real people.
Well, there's reasons for it, and because I have this new animation, I can't resist. So here's the thing. We've taken off everything you don't need, and that rise is the perfect rise because it hits me right above my belly button, so it just takes the muffin top and puts it inside where no one needs to see it. It's stomach smoothing. There's a light support to them. They're comfortable. They're easy. 4 to 5 inches of stretch and recovery, and they
I've never heard of
body.
Such a thing.
It's kind of ridiculous,
really?
Right? And it's so democratic. So if you think you're a pear or a summer squash or a kumquat or a string bean, whatever kind of plant, animal, fruit, vegetable you think you are, here's the thing. They fit everyone. And we go from size 2 all the way to
24 women's sizes.
24,
which is
fantastic. Which makes me so happy. And ladies, go down a size. I really encourage you to, because they're going to hold you, they're going to fit, and they're going to flatter you. And I want to go back over to the models.
And you'll kick yourself when you get this home. And you heard one of those customer reviews, if you don't get more than one today. I mean it. You know when you find something you love, you want to go back and get every color? That's exactly what this FLATTERFit pant is truly all about. And if you've had the opportunity to try the FLATTERFit pant, I was just doing this a minute ago, just having this little tummy control, but you don't even know it's there. It smooths you out. It feels good. I know, I always love the way Marla describes it as like almost a little gentle hug. And that's exactly how you're going to feel. So keep in mind, 2 lengths. We have our average if you're 5'4" and taller, and we do have petite. And I thank Marla for doing that in all sizes. If you're 5'4" and you happen to be shorter than that, we also have a 29-inch inseam. All washable. They wash beautifully. They hold their color. Okay, back to Marla.
And no ironing.
Over 19,000 now.
You're allowed to use Joy's steamer, but no ironing, because you don't need to.
There you go.
Now, you're in my FLATTERFits.
I am.
And how do you feel?
Great.
Wouldn't it be funny if she went, you know, actually, these are stinking lousy pants. You know?
No, I love them. I love them.
And this is Janie. Let's explain to everybody. We love Janie. She is one of our favorite customers here locally from Bradenton, and you look like $1 million.
Thank you.
Really
No, I love these pants. I have these in the straight leg.
You do?
I do.
Skinny.
Absolutely.
Oh, so you know the FLATTERFit.
I do.
Do you find that it gives you a little comfort here?
It does. I mean, it's not tight.
I don't feel like I can't sit or eat, right?
It's not tight. It's not tight. It just is comfortable.
Yeah.
And they look so great on you. And actually, one of my team said, you have to see how good they hold her. And oh my God,
in the
you
bottom.
got a great, she's got a great bum back there.
But these really do shape your bottom.
It's
do you
like,
find that, girls? They do.
I call it bottom Botox.
Look, there you go.
It's a little bit of a, it's a little
We all
facelift,
need that.
Right? In the derriere. It just gives you, it holds you.
It does.
Right?
It does. And it doesn't flatten you.
No.
It enhances.
It enhances what's there. And I'm loving this top on you. And look, we have such a combination of bodies here.
And I'm going to come over too, because I'm a true petite.
You are.
I'm 5'2".
Now we have almost all the colors, because we've got, you're in the silver, Brittany's in the Turk, you're looking ever so white.
I ordered these.
Natalie is the goddess of black, so I'm pretty happy that we got her into some white. You are looking ever so lovely in the rosette. And I've seen you earlier today with the rosette on the top, I think, haven't you? So you're just rocking all the colors.
Get the sweater.
You're mixing and matching.
Do you love these sweaters too? I mean, all of them.
You know, Allison's one of the producers here. I think hers is 5 years old. I said, you know, you need an intervention. I got to bring her one. I mean, I got to bring her a new one. But I got to tell you, the one she has from when I delivered that sweater the first time I was ever here, do you know what? She still has it.
But let's talk the quality, because that's a perfect segue, because this is not like any other line you've ever tried. Marla, I know, and please brag a little bit, because you are a stickler about the fabrics that you use, and this is why these wash up so beautifully. This is why you get that pristine fit. This is why, and I love your story when you lived in Paris and lived in Europe, and think about it, most of their stores are boutiques, they're very upscale, you don't buy 10, 15 pairs of anything, you get 2 or 3 great pants.
You know,
or
we
great
talk
sweaters,
about the hand, right?
Yes.
I've got very snobbish hands, right?
And we'd love that.
No, I do, because the first thing I do when somebody brings me a knit on my team is I kind of close my eyes and I touch it. And I want a certain texture, a certain quality, and if it smacks of cheap, I really look at them like, you need to go to lunch and maybe never come back.
And believe me,
you know?
she's not kidding.
It's true. I am a stickler for details, because I think, you know, God is in the details in everything.
Yeah.
Everything. And in pants, it comes down to a millimeter. You know, it is the smallest measurement. But I want you to see, guys, you each have room to pull on these.
Oh,
don't you?
absolutely.
Like,
I saw Janie, and Janie, you were doing this off to the side. Janie is our customer that's visiting us here, and we so appreciate her. And I saw you going like this. You were talking to Dina, our other customer. I mean, I bet it's because it holds you in, but not tight, right?
No, absolutely not. It's very sort of comforting.
Yeah.
You know, and by the way, look at that color with your eyes.
I know,
oh my God, it's awesome. I have to tell you something about our customers. You know, I keep a Facebook page, and people write to me. So now you have to write to me, because I've met you and I will stalk you.
Okay. And she will.
Yeah, I will. She knows. But let me tell you why I want you to write me, because I write back. And this is a brand that was built on customer love.
Very true.
You guys tell me what you want, we bring it to you. You tell me what you don't like, I listen to you. And by the way, because I appreciate you, if you go to my Facebook page, MarlaWynne Collection, there's a little surprise there too for 3 lucky women, so do it.
I like that. Very
but
good.
Communicate with me, because I love to know what you think. This is a brand that's taken it took a village to make this
and
brand.
you did an amazing job, and that's why we're so delighted to be able to bring the #1 top-selling pant. Janie, another quick question. How tall are you?
Without these shoes, I'm about 5'5½".
I would have thought, honestly, standing there, look at her legs in these pants are endless and just so lean and gorgeous and long. But that's the genius, correct, Marla?
So here's the thing. I have the 3 dreaded B's that I hate to shop for. Bird's ears. Okay? I hate it.
Worst.
Bathing suits.
Of course.
The worst. Bottoms are
nightmare.
It begins with a B. I don't like to shop for them, because I put on one pair after another pair after another pair, and they don't fit. But because of the stretch, because of the rise, because we spent 2 years developing these darn pants, we came up with a democratic fit, so that whether you're built like you are, like I am, whether you're a tomato, a pear, a plum, or whatever,
it's the ultimate pant.
because we all have a part of our body we think doesn't work.
Of course.
So just to remind you about it, you know, I do love this animation, because it really bullet points what it's about. You know, it really does talk about all the aspects of this pant.
And we're going to show that, because when I said earlier, this is unlike any other pant that you have ever tried. And that's why I love HSN on a day like today, when it's a Today Special. Janie, thank you. We're going to be seeing you back, and we're going to be welcoming. I love this lady. Look, she's had enough. All right, let's show the animation. We're going to go back. We have a clock up on the screen. And I want to say we have close to 20,000. I knew this was going to happen.
What is with these heels, you crazy people?
I know. Well, I have no choice. But here's the thing. Marla, let's talk to what's going on here, because there's so much engineering that goes in. No zippers, buttons.
It's not what you have, it's what you don't have.
Right.
What's important is this hidden front panel of mesh that just smooths you and gives you light support. I remember putting on jeans where I gave up air, you know, oxygen, food, and everything. No more. These don't cling. But they're like a little gentle hug from me to you, and I really think that fashion should belong to everybody, and I think it's complete nonsense when a pant, I'll go into the stores, and I'm a size 14, 16 pant, and they're like, yeah, go upstairs to the 3rd floor behind luggage. You know?
It's like, great.
And I'm like, seriously, how hard is it to make a pant that fits everybody?
It. And I'm telling you, it doesn't matter if you're a 2, it doesn't matter if you're a size 18, if you're a 24, and that's why you'll read review after review on customer picks. Everybody says the exact same thing. If you're just tuning in, let me explain what's going on today. We're going to go through color choices one more time. If you want that white pant, along with the navy pant, we have fewer than 600, and that's all sizes in your average and then also in your petite. So your average inseam is 31-inch inseam. Your petite is going to be a 29-inch inseam. It is genius fabrication. The hand is amazing. It's so soft. It smooths you out. It washes beautifully. No dry cleaning, machine wash. You can line dry or tumble dry on light or low. It's that easy. Now we have a bonus buy going on. So when you secure this $20 savings, the first time we're doing that, take an additional $5 off, because believe me, today is the day to stock up every additional pair that you get. And a shipping special, which we rarely ever do in fashion. So once you pay your highest full price shipping and handling, everything else, not half price, everything else you add in your cart, whether it's shopping on TV or .com, is free shipping and handling. That's only for today. And then you also get the 1-year subscription included to Glamour magazine.
And so you get a great tush and a great silhouette.
You do.
All year long.
Yeah. Okay. Can we go out to the phone?
Yeah, because Cindy apparently got black and she can tell us.
In Pennsylvania. Hi, Cindy. You're live with Marla and Lynn. What do you think about the fabulous Today special?
You know, I just ordered the FLATTERFit Pant.
Good.
And they look absolutely wonderful.
Oh, you're going to love them. We can't wait for you to get them home. You chose the black, is that right?
Yes, I did. There were no other colors available.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Wait, no. That's a terrible mistake.
Oh, in your size, right?
What size are you?
Yeah, I ordered a size 16.
Okay.
Huh.
Boy.
Guys, would you check on that in the control room? Because maybe
I had
No,
some
we do have,
problems,
Cindy,
but
if you check, if you want, you can stay on hold afterwards if you're interested in another color. I don't want to push you, but I know what's going to happen. You're going to get the black home and think, why didn't I get this, this, and this? And we do have all colors. So I want to be able to connect you to them. Have you bought anything else from the line before?
Yes, I have. Well, no, I haven't. This is my first time.
Maybe.
Well, a perfect way to get started. Oh, we want to hear back from you. Please, Cindy, next time that Marla's here, and tell us what you thought, okay?
And Cindy, write to me. Go on to Facebook, to MarlaWynne Collection, and write to me, because I really want to know what you think when you get them, okay?
I just love the idea of the no zippers and the buttons, and I just...
Genius. It really is. And wait till you see everything from, like you said, the tummy to where your bottom looks. Somebody came in today and said, "Ooh, Lynn, you have a cute tush." And I was like,
But you do have a cute tush.
But these enhance it, so thank you.
They do hold you gently. Cindy, I'm really excited to see what you think about it, because, you know, this FLATTERFit concept is what built my business. You know, it's very easy to have a pretty top, but to get the fit that you're going to get in these pants, you'll see.
Yeah. I can't wait to get them.
Oh, we can't wait for you. If you want to hold on, Cindy, they did tell us we do have 16 in other colors, so we can help you out with that. Thanks a million. We so appreciate it, and can't wait for you to get these. So I'm just so excited just to try them on. You know, even when you get them, and you said there's no, and we should talk about the waist on here, because there isn't. There's no buttons. There's no zippers.
But you know what we did
and they
do?
Just pull them right on.
I want to show you something. Do you see how the fabric is doubled here? So this is actually this, and I folded it over. So right here, you're getting 44% nylon, because we're doubling the fabric, right?
Got it.
So it's a doubled waistband. So the hold that you're getting, these are never going to slip off. I have a battery pack. I don't know if you can see this
I'll
nonsense.
do it too, and I never do this. But
look at all this nonsense I have. This is not light. I got news for you. I've worn some jersey pants before on air, and I got to tell you, they were slipping right off my chest.
Oh yeah, with all this.
Not in the FLATTERFit, because at the top is also a waistband. In the top, you can feel it right here. And, well, here's somebody who just got these pants.
Over 20,000. We're crazy, crazy, crazy busy right now. We have 90 seconds. Hi to Lisa from Connecticut. Welcome, Lisa. What do you think of our today's special?
Oh, I think it's great. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Marla. I love it. I love you very much.
Oh, so glad. Is this your first MarlaWynne purchase?
Yes, and as you were saying about going to department stores, I feel the same way because when I go to big department stores, there's a big deal. It's behind the luggage area, and you got to find everything. It's like, oh my God.
Right? Don't you feel like, oh, you don't wear a size 8 or 10, we're going to punish you because a 12 is a 10, right? I mean, in designer, and it's like, oh, you're not this thin. Please go to the back of the back, way back, and upstairs.
Well, not anymore, and I can't wait. We're so excited for you to get these home, Lisa. And you have a date? Next time Marla's here, we want to hear what you thought,
I want to hear what you thought, and stay tuned.
And I just want to say quick, I lost 30 pounds, so I'm very excited with that, too, so I'm very happy with those.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
That's wonderful.
Is great. I'd like to lose 30 pounds, but I'm not going to.
Lisa, have a great day. We'll look forward to hearing back from you. Take care. Alrighty, well, with our clock down, here's what's going on. We have a shipping special. We have our #1 top-selling FLATTERFit pant, perfect for all sizes, all shapes, and we can truly say that, whether you are 5'4" or shorter, petite, 29-inch inseam, 5'4" taller, 31-inch inseam, all washable. I call it magic material. It really is. It never wrinkles. That's the other beautiful thing.
Oh,
it's always tailored. It's clean. It's soft.
And
it's
you can
smooth.
travel in these. I want to tell you something. I was up in Canada, and I was talking about the pants, and I was saying, and if you catch me in the airport, I'll be wearing the pants, and I'm in line going through immigration, and somebody says to me, are those the pants? I was so glad I had the pants. And I got to tell you something. I get off those planes looking like one of those elegant European women. I'm wrinkle-free, at least in my pants. You know? And I didn't have a second little derriere or another set of knees. Right. You wash them. You don't have to iron them. I do this. This is we have to find out what the technical term for this is. I call it schmushing.
When you
I smush. You know, I just run my hands down the pant. But no matter what shape you are, the boot cut gives you a balance and it elongates you.
It gives you a beautiful silhouette. That's the other thing, you know, with the boot cut. It's genius. To me, it's, I think, the absolute #1
best cut.
Listen,
I would love to tell you that I love all my children equally, and I thought it was the FLATTERFIT skinny, but I'm stepping out.
And I love my skinny,
tell you,
but I like this better.
Okay, there you go.
Okay,
I do too.
that's just me.
I do too.
But I do. I
feel skinnier somehow. Even though it's not called a skinny cut, the illusion
gives you.
But can I tell you what? From the knee up, it's the exact same cut as the skinny.
Right.
So all we're doing is gently tapering as we go down the leg. And yes, now I've got a proper shoe.
They're darling too. But that's the great thing about this pant: flat sandals, heels,
a boot cut. Right?
I mean,
look at that little flat. How lovely that silhouette is.
And they're also breathable. That's another thing I love about these. They're not, you know, where you feel like you're just perspiring
you don't want to have hot pants. They're out of fashion. Okay, I'm just saying.
Let's go through, if we can, colors one more time, if possible, because I know we're getting very, very limited. The black and the navy going extremely, extremely fast. I have 300 pair of the navy. That's it.
I love you girls for doing navy. You are going to be so happy that you don't have a black hole in your closet.
Turquoise. This is that gorgeous, I believe, rosette. They're calling that.
Soft white.
Soft white.
So it's all
season. Look at the silver, which is like a dove gray, but just next to the soft white. You never have to worry about anything seeing through.
I love it.
This is what Janie was wearing, our customer here today.
The black.
Such a doll. Looks great. Classic
the navy.
Black. Navy, last call, bonus buy. Once you secure our today's special at $49.95, you get to take $5 off any additional today's special. So that would be $44.95. Enjoy free shipping after your first full price shipping on the day. And then everything else additional on TV or on hsn.com will be free shipping and handling. Plus, we're offering FlexPay. Close to 21,000 have now been selected with, I will say, probably well over 500 people trying to get through. So if you're thinking about one specific color, it is obviously the #1 top value on the day today. And with now 21,000 gone, only, what, 330 on the East Coast?